In this video, we're going to work on breaking down percent word problems and creating strategies that will help us set the problem up with a double number line to get our answer. As I read through the information, I am first trying to identify, am I being told a percent amount or an actual value? And then the number can be telling me part of the problem or the total in the problem. So as I read through the information, I'm going to put it into each of these categories. Manny gets 15 out of 20 of his math problems correct. We want to know what grade he will receive. So first thing as I read through, I notice that there is no percent given to me. So 15 and 20 are actual values or numbers. And so I'm going to identify which of them is the part and which of them is the total. Okay, if there are 20 questions on the entire quiz or test, we're going to say that would be the total. So how many there are in all. And the part here is 15. So we have 15 out of 20. We want to know what grade he's going to receive, representing that by the part. And no matter what the percent question is, the percent total, because percent is always out of 100, will be 100. When I know the part and the total, that means I'm looking for a percent amount. So what I'm going to do when I'm looking for the percent amount is I'm taking the part and I'm writing it as a fraction out of the total. So we have 15 out of 20. And I want to know what the percent will be. Knowing that the total amount is 100 for percent, and so I'm going to be looking for this part. In a question like this, we're going to be trying to figure out what did I multiply this original fraction by to get a number out of 100. And 20 times 5 will give me 100. So 15 times 5 is 75. We want to make sure we're giving that as a percent. So 75%. Let's take a look at another one. Again, I'm still going to read through the information and try to fill in, is it a part, is it total, is it percent, or is it a number? So Harriet has 48 Starbursts and she's eaten 75%. How many did she eat? So I can fill in 75% because I know that's going to represent the part. Okay, she didn't eat all of the Starbursts. And we also know it's the part because we know the total will always be 100%. So now I need to decide, is this number given to me representing part of the problem or the total amount? Okay, it's telling you how many she has, and we're looking to find out how many she's eaten. So 48, the amount that she has, is the total, and we're looking to find the part. When I'm looking to find a value, I'm going to use a double number line to help me figure it out. Because I have already put the information into its categories, it's just now going to take these numbers and put them on the number line. Okay, we have a percent number line and we have our number line. When I'm deciding where and what numbers to put together, I'm going to put the two parts, so the percent part and the number part together. So on my number line, I have 75% as the part, and I don't know the number, so I'll put a question mark. The total percent is 100. And I know the total amount, so above 100, I have 48. And now, in order for me to figure out what that question mark is, I need to create a scale. A scale needs to be equal, which means we're counting by the same number in between each space. Looking at my percent number line right now, I go from 0 to 75, which is 75, and then from 75 to 100, which is 25. So I'm not evenly spaced out. When I'm considering what numbers my percent number line can count by, I know that if I counted by 25s, so 0 to 25 would be 25, add 25 more, it would be 50, plus 25 more is 75, and 25 more is 100. So now I have an even scale for percents. So now I'm just going to fill in above each percent amount a dash mark, and I'm going to work towards finding what is now this accounting by. In order to figure that out, I need to go back to the number I do know. So 48 is the only number given to me on the number line. I look at how many spaces fall between the 0 and the 48. And so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So to figure out what I'm counting by, I do 48 divided by the 4 spaces, which tells me I'm counting by 12. So 0 to 12, add 12 more is 24, add 12 more is 36, and then if I add 12 to that, I do get 48. And so now to answer the question, it's just about circling where is the number with the question mark. So I was looking to find the number part, and with that now I have my answer. 75% of the starburst is 36. All right, we're going to do one more. And again, as I'm reading through, I want to be identifying, is it a percent, is it a part, is it a total? So even if I didn't read the information, I know I can start by telling you the total percent is 100. And then based on this problem, there's only one other percent given. So that must be the percent part. So now I'm going to read through the information and decide, is the number in this problem representing a part or a total? So Benny is setting a Guinness Book record for cookies eaten. So far, he has reached 60% of his goal. If he has 20 cookies so far, what is his total? So in the question, we know it's asking me for a total. It says it, so that's my question mark. And so then 20 is left to be the part. I can also identify that it's a part because I'm telling you he has reached 60% of his goal, and that represents 20 cookies. So 60% isn't a total amount, it's a part, and it's representing this amount. I'm going to continue to use a double number line to help me solve. And again, I'm going to input the percent part. So we have 60. And now I do know the part, so above the part I'm going to put 20. And so then the other information I know is the total percent is 100. And I'm looking to find what number goes with that. So now it's back to finding what interval am I counting by. And thinking about the numbers that I know can evenly count to 100. That would be 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, 20, 25, or 50. So those are my possibilities, and I see I have 60 and I have 100. So I'm going to count by 20s. 20, 40, 60, add 20 more, and now I'm evenly spaced out on my percent line. So I will now fill in. And now I'm going to figure out my interval up top. So again, when I'm figuring out what I'm counting by, I'm going to start by counting how many spaces are between the 0 and the number I do know. So I have 1, 2, 3 spaces. So 20 needs to be divided into 3 spaces. We can do this division on our calculator. So 20 divided by 3. We're going to get a decimal, and so we'll just count by the first decimal point, 6.6. And so then you would add 6.6 each time. And this will approximate the answer, which is fine. Add 6.6 to 20. 26.6, and then one more time, plus 6.6, gives us approximately our answer, so 33.2 cookies. Hopefully this video has helped you. And again, the focus is really on making sure you're breaking down the problem, so when you're making your double number lines, you can set the problem up correctly by matching the part percent with the number part and with the total percent with the total part.